Actually, a great for all kinds of different dishes, including soups, as well as the pies and the aforementioned, well, pumpkin spice lattes. There's not really any pumpkin in those, but anyway, pumpkin is an absolutely terrific vegetable that we can use in all kinds of different things, and it is a terrific substitute for butter or oil when it comes to baking, and that's one of the ways that I like to use pumpkin at our house, is substituting it out for butter or oil in recipes. A half cup of pumpkin is 1 serving of pumpkin, and a half cup of pumpkin has 50 calories, 0 grams of fat, and 11 grams of carbohydrate. It also provides 280% of the daily intake of vitamin A. Now, compare that to a serving of butter. A serving of butter is just 1 tablespoon. In 1 serving of butter, it is 110 calories with 11 grams of fat and 0 grams of carbohydrate. I believe it is 7 grams of saturated fat in that 1 tablespoon of butter, that one little bit of butter on the end. Now, it takes 8 tablespoons or an entire stick of butter to make half a cup. So if you have a recipe that calls for half a cup of butter, you're using that 1 stick, all right? So if we multiply that out and do all the math, right, that 8 tablespoons of butter turns into 880 calories as compared to 50 calories for a half cup of pumpkin. Which one's saving you some calories, right? So let's say you made a batch of chocolate chip cookies like I did at my house here recently and substituted that pumpkin in for butter. If we do that, then those cookies are now 830 calories less for the entire batch of about 20 cookies we made this day. If you take that out per cookie, you're talking about 41.5 calories per cookie less than you would normally have, and less 4.4 grams of fat and 2.8 grams of saturated fat less by using pumpkin rather than butter in those cookies. Now, there are a few drawbacks to using, and I'm just talking about using the canned pumpkin in these recipes. There are a few drawbacks, though. It will turn your cookies a bit orange. Slight drawback. So if looks are important for your cookie, maybe stick with the butter if it's that important, all right? Also, pumpkin does not melt as well as butter, so if you're making something like a drop cookie, you do have to squish it down a little bit so it bakes a little bit more evenly. But other than that, pumpkin can be an absolutely terrific substitute in a lot of different things. I'll use it in pancakes, for example, if I'm making pancakes from scratch. And then I'll even throw in some pumpkin spice in that and make it taste a little more pumpkin too. But give it a try. Pumpkin, it is a great substitute, cup for cup, in any recipe that you're using as a substitute for butter or oil. If you have any questions, stop in at one of our clubs, visit us on Facebook, or check us out at myexperiencefitness.com.
All right, this segment's sponsored by Experience Fitness. Hey, if you want to get going in the new year, they've got rates as low as $10 a month, locations in Green Bay, Menasha, Swamico, and Appleton.
And next on Local 5 Live, we go north of the border for a great vacation. Jordan Lamers, he's out there catching fish and doing all sorts of things.
Well, that's not him.
At the All Canada show.
Wouldn't that be nice if we could send him to Canada?
I really thought that was him in that video. That's not him, but he's in for some fun, and he'll tell you about it coming up.
Jim, are you guys using any of these props for anything particular, or are these just for?
No, this was for, we set up something like this for last one. You want me to move them somewhere, I'll move them.
No, that's fine. I was just
They
gonna
have
say,
a little photo booth.
You guys can stand like right here, so
Okay.
All right.
That way, you guys can talk. Actually, you can stand right here.
That's a muskie. Northern pike. Great. 0 for 1. Smallmouth.
Flashing guy, like putting it on.
That's a
Walleye. That's a walleye.
Yeah, I fish all the time.
You guys are from Wisconsin. Don't fish or
I've never seen a walleye that big before.
Yeah, that's a
How
chop.
about that?
That's about 32 inches. That's a big perch. That's a pretty damn good sized pike, probably 41 inches.
I actually caught a 37-inch tiger muskie before.
Oh, that's a nice tiger muskie.
So it was around there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was my first and only muskie.
Welcome back, everybody. It's like a vacation in Canada without leaving Green Bay.
Yeah, the All Canada show starts tonight, and Jordan is there live with a preview. Mr. Lamers, how is it going?
Nate, you know what? Did you really think that I was fishing earlier? Well, yeah, actually, those are the fish that I caught right over there. They're big trophy fish already this morning. But Jim Crawley's here to talk about the All Canada show, and I'm sure this is exciting for people here in Green Bay, right?
Oh, it is. I love coming to Green Bay. It's one of my favorite stops of the 3 stops that we make. And this is your one-stop shop for everything, Jordan, that has to do with Canada. So if people want to book with lodges, with outfitters, you're going to meet the people at this show that you're actually going to be spending your time with. So anything, information, whether it be crossing the border, whether it be hunting, whether it be fishing, whatever it has to do with Canada, this is where you come.
And I've heard this has been going on for years and years and years, probably over 3 decades, right?
Right. And as usual, tonight is Daredevil Night, so everybody gets a free lure when they come in. It's lots of stuff for the kids to do, too. There's a really cool picture booth back there. They can do stuff. There's Anthony Paget Galleries, which Anthony was a 2008 Ducks Unlimited Artist of the Year. That's here. A lot of seminars, including myself, going on for the entire weekend. And Sunday, that's the important day. Sunday is all veterans get in free. So yeah, which is really cool. We love our vets, and All Canada Show does that every year. There's a lot of fun stuff to do here.
Yeah, and obviously Canada is known for some of the best fishing. I mean, obviously. So, what can people expect? What's this place going to look like here come 5 o'clock?
It's going to be jammed, and that's always one of my favorite times of the show is like opening night, and then Saturdays every day here is pretty packed, but Thursday nights are really fun because of the giveaways. What I really like seeing and what Green Bay is really good about is bringing families out. There's a lot of history in Wisconsin of hunting and fishing, and the really cool thing is when you see mom and dad walking around here with the kids and everybody laughing and joking and having a good time. That's what the outdoors is all about. Without question, that's what the All Canada show is about.
Exactly. And in your opinion, why go to Canada? Why leave Wisconsin? Why drive up there? Why fly up there?
Adventure and memories.
Yeah.
And those are two. I've been going to Canada since I was 8 years old, and I still have memories of my dad taking me for the first time on every trip that we shared, the laughs, even the food from having a shore lunch there, having my mom be on the dock with an iced tea while I'm catching smallmouth off the dock. There's just a whole bunch of stuff, but I think family and memories, honestly, are just big fish, yeah, but you're going to think about a lot more than that as you go older, and it's got a lot of great memories for me.
And is that one of those? Is it one of those vacations where you catch the fish and you literally eat it again right away?
You can. I mean, and then there's guys who want to go trophy fishing, so they get that big muskie, they get that big walleye, take that picture, release it, and it's really cool if you just get some smaller walleyes or pike and have a shore lunch with your buddies. I've done that, or family. So you're catching everything, you're cooking everything. I mean, hey, before Walmart came around, that's how we did it anyway, And so to me, it's almost like a family. It sounds cheesy, but a family bonding experience. It's cool.
Very cool. So it starts tonight, goes through the weekend. Give us some extra details here.
Okay, so seminars are all throughout the weekend. Tonight we are 5 to 9. Tomorrow we are 3 to 9. Saturday's going to be 10 to 6, and then Sunday is 10 to 4. So you've got seminars, you've got a shore lunch that you can cook here. Or not, you're not going to cook it, but we're going to cook it here for you, and you're going to have that. It's sponsored by Labatt's here, so there's plenty of that. There's just plenty of really cool stuff to see. We've got a contest where we're giving away trips. get here. There's a ton to do.
All right, very good. Hey, coming up in the next segment, we're going to meet Jim a little bit more. He's going to talk about fishing, and I'm going to give it a try too, so you probably won't want to miss that.
But not on a lake in Canada. Okay.
All right, thanks.